we are trying to build as broad of a coalition as possible to stand up against Trump and his administration's attacks, which affect us all. And that's why we see such a diversity of people here standing together. Recently, we have been planning for Trump to deploy troops to Minneapolis because, as I'm sure you all know, Minneapolis has one of the strongest activist communities in the country. Right. And we've seen Trump deploy troops to other cities which fit this bill. You know, Democratic mayors, diverse population, strong activist communities. So we've basically always known that this was coming, and we are doing our very best to get ready for it. We have in the works plans for what we're going to do once, you know, the troops come to our streets. Please join one of the groups from the coalitions if you haven't already, if you want to be part of that process. And now I'd like to bring up our next speaker from one of the PACAD member groups, BRAC. Please welcome to the stage, Mirka.
Kristi Noem comes knocking at our door, when ICE comes to our neighborhood, when they try to intimidate and attack our neighborhoods, they should know these are our streets, our homes, our community, and we reject their claim that they keep us safe. Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
My name is Mirka, and I'm a proud member of MIRAC, the Minnesota Immigrant Rights Action Committee. Thank you. We are a grassroots organization built on solidarity, courage, and the unshakable belief that every human being deserves dignity and justice. We stand shoulder to shoulder with our immigrant neighbors, with those who cannot safely speak out or stand up for themselves. We raise our voices because silence in the face of injustice is complicity. Our leaders, our neighbors, our country has chosen to stay silent and be complicit in the attacks against our immigrant brothers and sisters, but not us. We stand here so they know that there is resistance all across the country. New York, Portland, Chicago, and Minneapolis say we want ICE out of our cities, and we will scream it as loud as we need to. Your hate. ICE out. ICE out.
ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out. ICE out.
That's right. Your hate has no place here. Your ignorance has no place here. Your violence has no place here. Our immigrant neighbors have a place here. We welcome them with open arms. We welcome our differences, our diverse set of world values, because we believe in the America that we were all raised in, the only America that we know, the one that was built by immigrants, the one that took care of it and worked this land, the one that was promised to us as a dream of freedom, and a right to the pursuit of happiness. That is the America I believe in. The one that promised liberty and justice for all, and we mean it. We say all. For everyone. I thank you all for being here today. I'd like to dedicate just a minute of our time to be in silence for all of the detainees who are suffering at the hands of our government right now. And then I'm going to lead us in a chant. I'm going to give you a name, a detainee that has disappeared, been killed, or suffered at the hands of our government, and I'm going to say their name, and you're going to repeat their name back to me. And we're going to do that a couple times so that they know that these people will not be forgotten, that we will not forget or forgive their inhumanity.
Yes.
All right, we're going to do 1 minute of silence.
once again for being out here. We got a few more speakers. But first, I'd just like to quickly point out where we are. Fort Snelling was the first foothold that the U.S. Army established in their campaign to acquire this land for white settlement. Being here in this building where every effort is made to keep this country as white as they want it to be is very appropriate for what they've done to this place, which is sacred land from what I understand, being the confluence of the Minnesota and the Minnesota rivers.
Speak right and nobody.
Yani Washday. I just like to say good morning and thank you all for being here. You know, like listening to you guys and watching, you know, throughout the time that, you know, moving back here to Dakota, the original Dakota homeland of our people, you know. I'm a Dakota exile here, so, you know, in all due respect, you know, we're here on Dakota stolen land, so no immigrants on Dakota land. And I love what I'm seeing here, so thank you very much for all being here and all these organizations that are coming to stand together. And I just love to see how everybody is waking up and coming together because we've all been waiting for you. The Native American people have been waiting for all these years for what they have done to us. You know, so thank you very much for allowing me to speak. Thank you. Land back! Land back!
Land back! Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Hello, Minnesota! Make some noise! I would like to invite our next speaker from the Twin Cities Democratic Socialists of America. Here is Brooke. Please give her a warm welcome.
Hello, my name is Brooke Bartholomew, BROOKE and I'm a co-chair of the Twin Cities Democratic Socialists of America. It's fitting that Kristi Noem and the Trump regime, whatever they plan on saying or doing today, chose this location, Fort Snelling, the site where Dakota people were held in concentration camps by the U.S. government. Shame! There's a clear through line between that genocidal settler colonial government and today's racist fascist regime. And make no mistake, what's been happening across this country and in other parts of the world is what modern fascism looks like. This rule by fear, this dividing the working class, attempting to pit us against one another, their open, blatant flaunting of their white supremacist mythologies, the merger of corporate billionaires in the state, a process which has been going on for decades, and their increased militarism that underpins everything that they do. These are all the signs of fascism. Fascism is the way that the ruling class tries to protect, desperately, capitalism and protect their interests by bringing the hammer down on all of us, by creating a racialized other as a scapegoat for whatever problems they want to come up with.
Shame!
And by disappearing our families, our neighbors, and our friends. But are we going to back down?
No!
No. In the halls of power right now, Republicans, they just roll over. Democrats are performatively resisting. But it's us, the people, who will stand up for one another, who will fight back against fascism, against the deportations, against the military in our streets and the bombings abroad. We will let them know that ICE is not welcome here. ICE is not welcome here.
ICE is not welcome here!
ICE is not welcome here.
ICE is not
the time for us to join together against this threat. Join the protest tomorrow. Join an organization, preferably a socialist one, there's plenty around here. Join a labor union or form one, get to know your coworkers. Join a tenants union or form one, get to know your neighbors. Revive those mutual aid networks, get to know your community. Because right now, we need solidarity to fight and win against fascism and keep our communities together. Thank you.